Welcome to week 11 of Explore the Bible. We're going through the book of Psalms, and today we come to the most popular psalm of all. The one that most people, well, let's say the most, let's say a lot of people have heard. Most Christians know this psalm, not by heart. They know how it starts, maybe. And it's got some stuff in it that, of course, we hang our hat on all the time. We lean on strongly, and I've preached this psalm many times, funerals often, but other times a great psalm and great truths in it. So I'm looking forward to it. Because it's familiar, don't let it just kind of go, right? Really look at the psalm. That'll help you. All right. If you haven't already, subscribe, like, comment. Hit the thumbs up button, hit the subscribe button, tell us where you're watching from. You got a question, put it in there, a thought, a favorite thought about Psalm 23, put it in there, and then share the video with somebody else. Okay, if you want to support our ministry, go to give.exposedtochrist.com. All right, let's look at Psalm 23. We're just going to go 2 verses at a time as we break it down here, right? The Lord is my shepherd. I have what I need. All right, we're Coleman's Christian Standard Bible, right? Christian Standard Bible. So it's not King James. And I know you know the King James, and the King James is beautiful. It's a little different. It's okay. It's still the Bible. I have what I need. He lets me lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside the quiet waters. The Lord is my shepherd. David was a shepherd. So when David says, the Lord is my shepherd, the Lord is the one who watches over me. The Lord is the one who takes care of me. The Lord is the one who holds my life in his hand, who protects me. He is my shepherd, which also means David says, I am a sheep. Now, what do we know about sheep? Sheep are dumb. Sheep are stupid. Sheep get themselves in trouble. They make terrible choices. They need somebody to lead them. We're the sheep. And the Lord is the shepherd. We should always remember who the shepherd is. All right, we should always remember who the shepherd is, and we need the shepherd. I have what I need. He takes care of my needs. He meets everything that I need, not what I want necessarily, everything that I need. And what we know about sheep often want things they should not want. They want to go places they shouldn't go. They want to eat things they shouldn't eat. They want to do things they shouldn't do. We are sheep. He is the shepherd. We have what we need, right? He lets me to lie down in the green pastures. This is where we get the food, right? The nourishment, but also the rest. It's where we get safety. He leads me beside the quiet waters. Still quiet waters. The places that are pleasant, that are peaceful, where there is abundance. This is how the Lord takes care of us. He puts us right where we ought to be, right? He renews my life. He leads me along the right paths for his name's sake. And even when I go through the darkest valley, the valley of the shadow of death, I fear no danger, for you are with me. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me. Okay. He renews my life. Because our life needs to be renewed, because our life is not going to be perfect, because we're not going to be sinless, because we're not always going to make the right choices, because we're not always going to go to the right places and do the right things. We need someone to renew or restore our lives, right? We need the Lord to make us new again. So even in this, God is taking us to the right places in all of this. He is our shepherd. Sometimes as sheep, we stray. And he renews us. He restores us. He brings us back. We need that, right? He leads me along the right paths for his name's sake. He puts me where I'm supposed to be, doing what I'm supposed to be doing for the glory of his kingdom, for the sake of his name. Not what is most comfortable for me, not what makes me most happy, not what is easiest for me, but that which accomplishes his purposes within this. He leads. He leads. He is the shepherd. I go where the shepherd leads me, and I am content as long as I am in the shepherd's path, where he wants me to be, that I'm good. Even if it is dangerous, even if it is hard, even if it does challenge me, even if it is uncomfortable, that is the place to be. Because he's the shepherd. I'm not. The sheep should not be making value judgments about where the shepherd has led them. The sheep just go where the shepherd leads, and they trust the shepherd. And even when I walk through the darkest valley, the valley of the shadow of death, I haven't really looked at the translation about this and why they changed that so much, but clearly there are times in life when we go through dark valleys. When I share this, we go through. We do not live in the dark valley. We may spend time there, but we're going through, and it is very important that you go through that valley, that you not get stuck in that dark valley, that you realize there is hope on the other side. I've got to go, but I've got to, at times, I have to go through this valley. And we may say, I don't want to go through that valley. It doesn't matter. This is life. This is what happens. We go through the valley anyway. But we're going through. We're getting to the other side. Sometimes all we're doing is putting one foot in front of the other, trying to get through. And sometimes we feel like I'm putting a foot in front of the other and I'm going backwards. But we just keep doing it until we get through. And we trust that He will walk with us through that, right? I fear no danger, for you are with me. Now, do you notice what has happened here? Here, for he, right? He, for the first three verses, he is the. Now look, for I fear not, for you, your rod and your staff. See how it changed? First three verses, he, objective. Verse 4, it switches. Now it's subjective, you. I'm speaking to Him, not about Him, but to Him. Your rod and your staff comfort me. You are with me. Oh, that's significant, isn't it? That there is this change for David writing this to say, I'm speaking not about the Lord here, I'm speaking to the Lord. Lord, you're with me. Okay. You, again, you prepare a table before me in the presence of my enemies, and you anoint my head with oil. My cup overflows. Only goodness and faithful love, mercy, hesed, will pursue me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord as long as I live. Okay. This is an interesting thing that I think sometimes we don't think about actually what he's describing here. He says, you prepare a table before me. So the Lord lays out a spread. Sunday dinner, right there in front of me, in the presence of my enemies. You know what that means? For one, I have enemies. And David knew this well, right? He had enemies. We have enemies. That's important to acknowledge, right? We have enemies. But second, that the Lord does not have to remove us from our enemies to bless us. He does not. The blessing does not require the removal of the enemies. Sometimes the Lord spreads out the table right in front of us, where the enemies are right there. The Lord blesses us, even when the enemies are present, even when they're right there. Right? He says, and you anoint my head with oil. My cup overflows. We're here, right? I have what I need, and when we get here, my cup overflows. The Lord's done so much. He's done so much. He put a spread of the best Sunday dinner right in front of my enemies. He anointed my head with oil. He is watching over me. I've got more than what I could have imagined. Right? Goodness and faithful love, hesed, God's covenant love, pursues me. The Lord chases after us all the days of our life, and we dwell in the house of the Lord. That means we are in His presence all of our lives. He will never leave us. So go back here, right? You are with me. No matter where, no matter what, the Lord is with us. And oh, what a great promise, right? What a beautiful, beautiful psalm. What a great, it's a great poetic statement, but man, there are promises there. This expression of appreciation, of acknowledgement of the presence of God, no matter where. In the greatest times, right, we're sitting beside the still quiet waters and the green pastures and everything's beautiful. And then we're walking through the valley of the shadow of death, and our enemies are all around us and surrounding and attacking. And in the midst of that, God will just pour out a blessing right in the middle of it, right in front of them. He'll just bless us. It's as good as it gets, right? It's as good as it gets. Our cup overflows. Hey, thanks for watching. I hope that's helped. What a great psalm. Y'all enjoy it. Spend time, read it slow. Read it over and over again and talk about the great promise of God. He's going to be with us no matter what. Thanks for watching. Be sure and subscribe, like, comment, share it with somebody this week, okay? We'll see you next week.